Hey everybody, hope you guys are having a great week so far. Great short week. Man, we talk to so many brokers. We talk to insurance brokers, P&C brokers, benefit brokers. We're talking to brokers every day, right? And so we partner with over 70 of them, but it's amazing. You get to start to really see trends in the marketplace and with agencies that are succeeding at high levels, even, during times like this where, I think there's always an excuse, right? We can always look for reasons why things are challenging, but it seems like there's a lot of small agencies out there that are really having a tough time this year. And, it's anytime there's an election year, and my experience anyways, even in our industry with HR and payroll, it's always been a little more challenging, right? I don't look at that. I'm not trying to make an excuse, right? There's always, anytime there's, we've got inflation, we've got an election year, we've got a lot of, reasons for this year to be maybe a little more challenging on top of what's a ridiculously hard market in the insurance space already. But, every time in these situations, in these seasons, there's always a select few that really rise to the top. And I can look at, a couple in particular out of our 70 plus insurance partners that, there's just something different about these guys, right? There's something different about the way that they manage their business, and they're still growing like crazy. Their retention is still, hovering around 90%. They're growing month over month. But what is it, right? What is it that they're doing that's so different? And, there's no silver bullet, obviously, but with all the conversations that we have, and then just the success and experience we've had in our own business, like, the thing that always really stands out to me, and this is how, us at HRO, we started the Broker Collective and building partnerships with insurance agencies back in 2020. It stemmed from the pandemic. Everybody was a little panicked and, kind of, staying in their shell, don't really know what to do. How is this going to impact us? We felt those same things, but we didn't just sit there and do nothing. And one of the biggest mistakes that I see repeated over and over and over, and it's out of fear, right? But you see these agencies and agency owners that they're just, they cling to the same old things that they've always done. But the market's changing, the way people interact with you and engage and make decisions is changing. The influences that are impacting business decisions are changing. You have to pay attention to these things. I guess my point is, now is the time to step out of your comfort zone and don't be afraid to try something different, right? You have to kind of step out and create some separation somehow or the other, right? And the only way you're going to do that is to take some risk, right? You're going to have to put yourself out there and be vulnerable, and you're going to have to go after something with everything you've got, right? You can't just sit there and say, oh, well, there's all these different excuses and reasons why, things are tough. Those things may be valid, and it may be true that there are a lot of, factors that are creating a challenging environment. But at the end of the day, somebody's going to find a way to succeed. And why not you, right? Why not you and your agency be the one that rises to the top, that says, what, we're going to make some adjustments. We're going to take a risk, and we're going to, do something different with our marketing efforts. We're going to start, running ad campaigns and doing marketing in a way that we've never done it before, right? We're going to build a referral partner program, right? Go all in and commit to something, right? Something different, something that's different than what you're doing today, because you're not going to see drastically different results if you're continuing to do the same old things. And if the same old things aren't killing it for you right now, then why are you doing it, right? Like, all of us want to be dominating. We want to be the best, or we should be, right? We want to be at the top of our game, at the top of our space. And to do that, you're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to commit to some things that are outside of the box. You're going to have to get creative. You're going to have to take some chances, and you're going to have to commit to really going all in on some strategies and some ideas that maybe are a little bit uncomfortable. And you're going to have to block out that natural fear of judgment from others or failure, the possibility of failure. But look, we all learn from those. We're not going to hit it, bat 1,000, right? We're not batting 1,000. We're not going to get it right every time. But the point is, just like with us, right, in 2020, we started this partnership strategy. You know, we were forming partnerships with VC firms, with private equity groups, and we were having some success. We were, you know, a part of some accelerators and working a lot in the startup space, and we were having some success, but it wasn't the type of success that we're having here with, you know, the insurance broker partnerships. There's just so much synergy here between us that make this make so much sense for both parties. But it took us, you know, trying some things first, right? We ran ad campaigns. We did all kinds of stuff. And then, you know, a few months in, like, it was very clear to us the path forward. And so we put all our effort, energy, and time and attention, you know, into insurance brokers, which is what has us, you know, where we are today. But anyway, I hope this gives you maybe, you know, one of those light bulb moments, and, you know, hopefully some, you know, get your wheels turning and get you thinking about maybe what can you do differently in your agency to make sure that you crush it this last half of the year. Have a great week.